nervous, especially after that. And I want each and every one of you to know that I really appreciate your kind words. I really appreciate everybody's relationship that I was able to build with you. And I'm gonna miss everyone. Okay. I'm Kennidi Ridgell, and I'm part of the first class through Arkansas State University's Arkansas Delta Women's Leadership Academy. I am blessed to stand here today as your graduation speaker for 25 phenomenal women. I'm blessed because any of these women in the room were ready and qualified to complete this role, but you so graciously voted for me to speak about our journey. I started writing this speech in May. When I spoke, inspired I was about this experience. My cup was being filled by my classmates, leaders, and all the wonderful speakers. My friend Yoshara said, manifest and believe, and the role is yours. When I started taking notes, I was already one step ahead. Completed the next journey by voting for myself. Yep, a woman who once shied away from the spotlight voted for herself. See, like most women, I've always been able to inspire other women and keep them motivated, but it was time for me to toot my own horn.
That's right. Come on, girl.
We should all learn to stop saying, why me, and start saying, why not me? We cannot fully lead with constantly doubting ourselves. As women, we must stop focusing on the past challenges that women have. We should focus on the accomplishments of women in our own personal success. People may say you're bragging, and some may say you're boasting. We all know being a woman is the hardest job in the world. As women, we should only strive to be better than ourselves. Look to others for motivation and not competition. However, life is an ugly race, but it does not have to be. For women, it's not as lonely at the top as it once was. We have grown in so many companies. There is still space for us in all companies. So when you earn opportunities like that, make sure you walk with dignity and pride and know that you deserve to be there. We all have great classmates. Walk in those opportunities, planning to get as much as you can out of the experience. Network with your classmates, leaders, and speakers. It's part of the journey where you have to make sacrifices and you also have to take risks. As women, we nurture, we love, and we give, but we still have to take the responsibility to keep our own cup full. I'm sure you heard you can't pour from an empty cup. This is wisdom used to encourage women to have me time and make sure that you have self-care. As we go through our lives as wives, mothers, entrepreneurs, supervisors, nurses, and whatever roles we carry, we cannot wait until our cup is full. Continue to keep a full cup. Being healthy leaders is very important. It's about keeping our energy alive. You wouldn't wait until your blood pressure gets low to take your medicine, right? Okay. You wouldn't wait until your car went dead to get a battery, right? Okay. You wouldn't wait till your heart stopped to go to the hospital, right? Okay. So let's stop beating on ourselves. We need to make sure that we bet on ourselves through the good times and the bad. Every woman has hit rock bottom at least once or twice. Can I get a round of applause for that? Okay. Commit to not letting it get that far. Eliminate all the stereotypes and all the biases and think about the things you have already accomplished. We have such a diverse group of women. As we move up, remember that everyone is not your assignment. Can we say that together? Everyone is not your assignment. Okay. Kevin Hart said it when he said, sometimes your stories can inspire, but sometimes they can cause you to live in a box. Does anyone want to continue to live in a box? No. Okay. Keep working on you, and in the right moment, you will attract what you deserve. Shonda Rhimes committed to a year of yes. The reason why she committed to a year of yes is because she wanted to be able to inspire her daughters to take risks, say yes, know when to say no. That's very important. Steve Harvey even authored a book when he said, act like a lady, but think like a man, okay? But when Steve had a purpose, it's time to go for those promotions, request those large salaries, sit at the head of those tables, and at the end of the day, you are still a lady and a leader. Arkansas State University brought in some amazing women to inspire us during our meetings and our outings. We were honored to learn that we all inspire each other in ways we would have never known had we not been chosen carefully and intentionally to serve as the first inaugural class of the Delta Women's Leadership Academy. Although we've all experienced painful fears and setbacks, this experience helped us to realize we can accomplish anything we want to do. We know that by our amazing projects. Let's give ourselves a strong clap for those amazing projects. So, guess what? We can't wake up every day feeling sorry for ourselves about the things that didn't go right or the things that we wanted that we didn't get, okay? We are blessed to learn so much about our personalities that we need to start embracing those things and learn that we are prepared to be leaders and followers. Yes, we have to wait our turn. We inspire our children, our families, and our communities. We are imperfect while being powerful, resilient, and impactful. If you have to make a difficult decision between multiple women, do not feel like you have to pick a side. Advocate for the best woman for the job. It will all work out. When you see someone doing what you love to be doing, or something that you would like to have, guess what? Reach out to that lady, ask what's going on, encourage yourself to do what she's doing, but make a connection. Life is not about a competition all the time, okay? I want to understand that support, you all to understand that support comes in many different forms. It's not about supporting people because of the color of our skin, maybe their economic status, or maybe even their gender. Because, you know, we like to connect, oh, it's kind of, we have something in common. That's good. You need to be able to justify the reason you're helping someone. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure you pick the best person for the job instead of always focusing on things that you always have in common. Okay, we were blessed to have opportunities to make small groups. Some of us had larger groups when we got together. Some of us made personal connections. I know I tried to make sure I made a personal connection with everyone. That's okay. Many connections were made, and meeting each other was a great opportunity for us. One of our beautiful classmates was so excited about these experiences that we had, she actually showed up a week early for an assignment.
And went to the wrong hotel yesterday.
And that's okay. That's okay. But but the thing about it is when we had those kind of opportunities, we were on the phone and texting who has somebody's charger, who has somebody, how will you get here, who needs a ride. That's what made this opportunity such a special one. I mean, we really got a chance to connect. I remember when I was accepted into the Leadership Academy, and my dad said those names will be in lights. Sorry. I remember when I was accepted into the Leadership Academy, my dad said my name would be in lights one day. I laughed, but now I understand what he meant. Every single woman in here has a bright light. The goal is to make sure that you believe on the inside that your light is a bright source, and you carry it, and you carry yourself the same way on the outside. It was great that others see the light, but for you to safely pour into others and become successful, you must believe in your own light. This Leadership Academy, from start to finish, from speaker to speaker, to every single encouragement from our classmates and fearless leaders, Dr. Sharice Jones Branch, Miss Carrie White, and Miss Andrea Allen, we all officially found our light. You should listen closely, because you will hear these names again. As I call your name, would you please stand? Juanita, Katrina, Amber, Brandy, Erica, Leanne, Tessa, Yolanda, Jade, Monique, Christy, Ashton, Carla, Bailey, Tara, Jaylynn, Janie, Ashley, Kennedy, Lacey, Caroline, Stephanie, Alicia, and Jeanette. These are the women who will continue to make history and will not be defeated. Now go be great, We have so much love among this group. Thank you for the lifelong relationships built. I will never forget this experience and the doors that it has opened for each one of us. I love you and I appreciate you for selecting me for the speaker of this amazing group, President Kennedy.